Well, here we are in Busselton, just at the jetty. We're going to have a walk along this jetty now. It's the longest jetty in the whole southern hemisphere. It's 1.5 kilometres long, so it should be quite impressive. Quite an interesting little area. This has been very well developed. There's a little train that actually goes all the way to the very end of the jetty, and there's also an underwater observatory, so we might get the chance to do that, but I'm certainly going to walk the 1.5 kilometres. That should be quite interesting. Got a bird's eye view of the jetty now. Lovely grassed areas. Can't really see the length of it from here, but I'm sure as we're walking you'll get a better idea.
It's an actual collection.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah,
That's really special.
yeah. That's why I'm pushing it out to
Yeah,
everybody because it doesn't come along very often.
No, that's amazing.
Busselton was named after a prominent pioneering family. As well as its famous jetty, it has a nice small town centre and lovely sheltered white sand beaches, making it a popular holiday resort. The jetty is now exclusively for tourism and recreation, but it has had a colourful past as a working jetty port.
Now standing at the quarter of the way part.
The jetty was the centrepiece of a large working port for more than a century before it finally closed in 1973. It initially was built to support the local agricultural region, who needed to export grain etc. to a wider population. This need was further enhanced with the development of local timber industries, and there was a need for a deeper water harbour for the larger boats, so instead of going down they went out. With that and an increasing amount of sand drift in Geography Bay, the jetty was extended a number of times. Geography Bay also became a recognised whaling area, with American whalers dropping off large amounts of whale oil, which also extended the need to develop.
You might not be able to hear me, but we're right at the very end of Busselton jetty now, 1.5 kilometres from the coast. I'm just walking up to the very end now. In fact, we are out to sea 1.841 kilometres. Right at the very end. Fantastic view of Busselton Bay.
The jetty finally closed as a port in 1973, and it quickly fell into disrepair once government maintenance had stopped. In 1978, the residents of Busselton formed a community group to save the jetty. They managed to raise boatloads of money, and it was repaired and reopened in 2011. It is now a major tourist destination. At the end of the jetty is an underwater observatory, which gives people the opportunity to see the 300 species of marine life that have made the artificial reef formed by the jetty their home.
We're by the Dolphin Centre. In search of a coffee before we do anything else. Again, another beautiful beach and another beautiful view.
People swimming? Nothing.
Well, we're here outside the Dolphin Centre. It's beautiful, 34 degrees, it's a fantastic beach. As we're travelling up to Perth, we haven't got our cozies on, unfortunately, but taking my sandals off and we're going to have a walk along the beach, paddling, which would be fantastic, and hopefully we might get a couple of dolphins come in to see us as well. It's absolutely gorgeous. What a beautiful beach. So, there's the dolphin centre. Apparently the dolphins have been in twice already today, so we might be lucky and have another one come and say hello to us, which would be a real treat. Look, absolutely wonderful. Having to travel up Estuary Drive from Bunbury towards Perth because the main forest highway has been closed because they had quite a big fire yesterday and they're still clearing up, so fingers crossed that this route will remain clear. But everyone and their dog are going this way. Huge estuary to the north of Bunbury. Goes all the way up to Mandurah, I think it is. I'm not very good with some of the pronunciations, but as soon as I started filming, a whole line of bungalows has turned up to stop the view. But please trust me,
straight to stay on Estuary Drive.
There is some water behind these bungalows. We'll keep persevering, and we might be pleasantly surprised in a second. There you go, as I promised you, more water. Black swans over there. Still no elusive, lots of black swans. A couple of birds that look like grebe.
Dolphins then?
But no dolphins. They must have gone on holiday to the UK. They might regret that. A huge inland stretch of water with cormorants on the little rocks. Loads more swans here. Hundreds of them.
As we were driving along the road towards Mandurah, we could see in the distance the smoke from one of the bushfires in the distance.
Hi there, we've just arrived in Mandurah and we're here to go on a dolphin cruise, but we're a little bit early, so we'll see if we can find a breakfast place and a coffee for Shirley, and we'll have a little look around and see what there is to see.
Talk to you very soon after having coffee.
The name Mandurah comes from the local First Nation term, Manjar, which means meeting place.
Well, this looks like a very attractive place. Lots of lakes and water around this way, so I look forward to exploring it. But more importantly, looking forward to meeting up with some dolphins. We go. We're just leaving the harbour now and starting off on our dolphin experience.
Alrighty guys.
Weather's good. Captain says he's seen quite a few dolphins around, so fingers crossed.
Today we'll be exploring the Mandurah waterways looking for our Indo-Pacific bottlenose dolphin. Now, as these guys are wild animals, we can't guarantee their whereabouts, but we'll do our absolute best to find them for you today.
Mandurah is a pleasant resort town only 70 kilometres south of Perth. It's situated on a long, narrow bridge of land between the Indian Ocean and the Peel Inlet, so it's become a great centre for waterborne activities. It is based within internationally significant wetlands, and the estuary and Peel Inlet provide some excellent wildlife watching, not to mention the large number of bottlenose dolphins that call it home.
Along the waterfront, the boardwalk has a wide range of restaurants and bars and lots of holiday accommodation, some of it a very high standard. Many people from Perth have bought holiday homes here along the inland waterways. The area is Western Australia's largest regional city with a population of 95,000. The small town south of the boardwalks has a number of shops, cafes and restaurants, giving the place very much a holiday feel. We passed a beautiful war memorial as we moved towards some more canals on the other side of the Peel Inlet. And down these canals there were some fantastically beautiful residential properties. Our guide told us that these properties went for anything between $1 and $5 million.
There they are. Oh wow, sorry. Is it their favourite game?
This area has the largest resident population of Indo-Pacific bottlenose dolphins in Western Australia. We were lucky and saw 4.
From Mandurah, we drove back towards Perth and dropped Graham's sister back home. We then drove on to Cottesloe to our home base for the next 3 weeks.
Well, we've just had a very lovely meal of barramundi on the beach here at Cottesloe. This is our first evening here. We unpacked and walked down to the beach, and this is what we found just as the sun is coming down. Very, very lovely indeed. How's this for a lovely beach? And this is just part of it. This is all very nice, isn't it? There you go, it's 6:15 in the evening and the beach is still absolutely crammed with people. This is the iconic building on the Cottesloe beach, and we've just been upstairs, just up in that top window actually, having a really nice meal. Oh, it's warm though. It's just a big wuss. Here we are, walking down the beach. Our feet in the glorious warm water of the Antarctic, or so it feels. I'm sure it's warmer once you're in. But what a lovely way to finish off a meal, a couple of beers, and a lovely walk down the beach.
We've come to the end of our grand tour of the southwest of Western Australia, We've seen so many interesting and diverse places and thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. We hope you've enjoyed it too. In our next vlogs, we will be exploring Perth and the surrounding areas, starting with Cottesloe and the Swan River.
Well, thank you very much for coming along with us. We hope to see you again very soon in the next vlog. Please don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you soon.